the Costco food court remains the ultimate cathedral of affordable luxury. For millions of members, a trip to the warehouse is incomplete without a pilgrimage to the glowing red and blue menu boards. But while the $1.50 price tag of the hot dog combo feels like a relic from a simpler time, the menu itself is anything but stagnant. Between the high-profile switch from Pepsi to Coca-Cola in late 2025 and the introduction of premium items that push the $4 mark, navigating the food court has become a strategic endeavor. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great, thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. The following ranking evaluates every current 2026 staple based on 3 critical pillars: value-to-calorie ratio, flavor consistency, and that intangible Costco magic. From the goop tubes that surprise to the salads that fall flat, here is the definitive 2026 ranking of Costco food court items, from worst to best. 10. The rotisserie chicken chef salad. The verdict: a healthy intention with a messy execution. Why it's at the bottom? In theory, a salad featuring Costco's legendary rotisserie chicken should be a top-tier contender. In reality, this is often the most disappointing item on the menu. In 2026, members frequently report that the chicken used in the food court salads lacks the burnished, juicy quality of the $4.99 bird found in the back of the store. Often served cold and slightly rubbery, the chicken competes with a massive amount of dressing that pushes the sodium count to a staggering 2,450 milligrams. At nearly $7 in many locations, it is the most expensive item on the menu and offers the least Costco value. 9. Frozen latte freeze/cold brew mocha freeze. The verdict: a sugar bomb masquerading as a caffeine fix. Why it's here? While the price is unbeatable for a frozen coffee drink, the 2026 version of the latte freeze struggles with an identity crisis. It is remarkably sweet, often compared to drinking a melted coffee-flavored milkshake. The cold brew label promises a robust coffee profile that the actual product rarely delivers. With nearly 580 calories and a high sugar content, it's less of a morning pick-me-up and more of a heavy dessert. It ranks low because it lacks the versatility of the other beverages. 8. Mango Smoothie 2026 Reformulation. The verdict: a divisive fruit fix that can't find its footing. Why it's here? Costco's smoothie saga continues into 2026. After several years of rotating between strawberry, acai, and mango, the current mango iteration remains controversial. While it is a cleaner option with no added sugar, many members find the texture to be overly thick or pulpy, and the flavor profile can vary wildly between locations. It earns its spot over the coffee freeze purely for its slightly better nutritional standing, but it lacks the craveability of the hot food items. 7. Hot turkey and provolone sandwich. The verdict: a reliable, if somewhat oily, classic. Why it's here? This sandwich returned to the menu in late 2025 with a basil garlic mayo twist that replaced the old pesto. It is a massive, warm sandwich that provides a great alternative for those who aren't in the mood for pizza. However, it often suffers from soggy bottom syndrome. The combination of melted provolone and mayo can turn the bread into an oily mess if not eaten immediately. It's a solid meal, but at its price point, it lacks the iconic status of the top 5. 6. Caramel Brownie Sundae. The verdict: the new king of the dessert menu. Why it's here? Replacing the berry sundae in many locations for 2026, this treat features Costco's rich vanilla soft serve topped with fudgy brownie chunks and a deep, salted caramel sauce. It is an absolute steal at under $3 and is significantly more satisfying than the plain ice cream cup. The brownie pieces are surprisingly tender, making this the best bang for your buck dessert currently available. 5. Double chocolate chunk cookie. The verdict: a warm, gooey masterpiece that replaced the Chew-O. Why it's high? When Costco discontinued the Chew-O in 2024, the double chocolate chunk cookie had big shoes to fill. By 2026, it has become a cult favorite. Served warm, this cookie is roughly the size of a dinner plate and features a mix of bittersweet and semi-sweet chocolate. It is the perfect guilty pleasure snack. While it isn't a full meal, its consistency is flawless. You know exactly what you're getting every time you order it.
4. Pepperoni pizza slice. The verdict: the gold standard of party pizza. Why it's high? A slice of Costco pepperoni pizza is a rite of passage. In 2026, it remains one of the best deals in food history. For $1.99, you get a slice that is arguably 1.5 times the size of a standard pizza shop slice. The pepperoni is zesty, the cheese is plentiful, and the crust has that perfect, fluffy yet crispy texture. The only thing keeping it out of the top three is the grease factor. It is notoriously oily, often requiring a napkin dab before consumption. 3. Chicken bake. The verdict, a goop tube of pure comfort. Why it's top tier? The chicken bake is the most unique item on the menu. It is essentially a giant breadstick stuffed with chicken breast, bacon bits, Caesar dressing, and melted cheese, then topped with even more cheese. It is dense, heavy, and incredibly filling. In 2026, it remains the secret weapon for hungry shoppers who want a handheld meal that doesn't spill. It's the ultimate comfort food, providing a savory, salty punch that you simply can't find anywhere else for $3.99. 2. Cheese pizza slice. The verdict, simplicity perfected. Why it's the runner-up? While pepperoni gets the fame, the cheese pizza is the superior slice. Because there are no toppings to distract from the ingredients, the quality of the cheese and the sweetness of the tomato sauce really shine. In 2026, Costco's cheese-to-crust ratio remains the most generous in the industry. It is less greasy than the pepperoni version and has a more consistent snap to the crust. It is the most reliable item on the menu. You could order a slice in 1995 or 2026, and it would taste exactly the same. 1. The $1.50 hot dog and soda combo. The verdict, the undisputed, inflation-proof champion. Why it's number one? There was never any doubt. The hot dog combo is the soul of Costco. In 2026, despite global economic shifts, the price remains $1.50. The hot dog itself is an all-beef titan that is juicier and thicker than almost any retail competitor. With the 2025 return of Coca-Cola to the fountain, the combo has been refreshed for a new era. It represents more than just a meal. It is a promise from the corporation to the member that some things never change. You get a massive, high-quality protein and a 20-ounce drink with unlimited refills for less than the price of a bus ticket. It is the greatest value in the history of the American food industry, and it remains the best thing you can buy at Costco in 2026.